Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias. Okay, this is my open tag that I had promised about the first knife of 2022 that I picked up versus the last knife from 2021 I picked up. And this is not the last knife of 2021 I bought. And you've probably already seen the review of this if you watched it on Sunday. This is the case Copperhead. This almost was the last knife I bought in 2021. And it is the last one I bought that wasn't an eBay purchase. But it is not the absolute last knife I bought in 2021. I wasn't trying to pick a special knife or anything. It's just... well, you know, it's like things kept showing up on my eBay searches, and I kept going, oh, wow, that looks pretty cool. I should try and get it. And all of these were through open bids, except for one. This almost was the last knife I bought in 2021, the Salvation Elephant Toe pocket knife. If you've watched Knife Detector, you've already seen this knife because he also managed to grab one of these. I will be doing a review of this in the near future, and also I will talk a little bit about the people who are selling these knives on eBay because really nice people. And then another knife that almost was the last knife I bought in 2021 was another Rough Rider Gunboat. I found one in the white pearl and made a low bid on it and got this one for a low bid. I will be talking about this knife in a future video, but it is also not the last knife I bought in 2021. The last knife I bought in 2021 was actually purchased on Christmas Day, and it showed up before the end of the year. So not only was it the last knife I bought in 2021, it was the last knife I received in 2021. Okay, now both of these knives are going to get a fuller treatment later, so I'm not going to go into great detail with them. And I'm hoping that other people will join in with this very simple open tag. Show us the last knife you bought in 2021 and the first knife you bought in 2022. Now I know for some people that might be a week or two later or a month later, because some people are not buying a knife every day like some of us do, or every week like some of us do. And you also have to wait for the knife to arrive and everything else. So, but if you can join in with this tag, I'd really appreciate it. So I'm going to start with the last knife I bought in 2021, and I gotta tell you, what a knife. No, seriously, what a knife. It says so right on the handle. What a knife. And this is an old Camillus. What a knife. And it's a pretty cool knife. You see it is made on that typical stainless steel handle that people more relate to with the demo knife and everything, and it's stamped what a knife. There's actually two versions of this knife. You see what it has. It's just a little clip blade. This is made at the end of the Camillus run. This is a later Tang stamp. And then nice little half stop on this very inexpensive knife. And then the secondary blade is a cap lifter with a screwdriver. And, you know, it's just a small little pocket knife, small little jackknife that has a cap lifter for a secondary blade. And the big selling point, I guess, is that it was called the What a Knife. There's also a pen knife version, a pen blade version of it, one that has two blades instead of a cap lifter. And then my first knife for 2022, I actually ordered this on January 1st and it arrived today, January 6th. I'm not sure exactly when this is going to be posted, but this knife arrived on January 6th, 6 days later. It is the very first knife I received in the new year. And hopefully it is not going to be setting a trend for the knives that I'll be picking up in 2022, because if it is, I will go bankrupt. because the very first knife I bought in 2022 is a Shatton Morgan knife. This is an older one. This is an old Queen-made Shatton Morgan knife. And you see right there, Series 4 and corncob jig. It doesn't say what kind of knife it is, but I will show it to you here. It is a scout knife. And you see there, Shatton Morgan. You got a... I have not done anything with this, haven't cleaned it or anything. The knife has got to be about 10 years old or so. You got the cap lifter screwdriver over here, the old style of can opener, that half moon style can opener or the crescent can opener, and then the long punch over here, and the main pin blade or the main spear blade with the Shatton Morgan etch going on there. So that is the very first knife I picked up in 2022. So kind of an interesting juxtaposition there when you look at it. Both knives are USA made knives. To tell you the truth, I'm actually more excited by the Wada knife because I've been thinking about getting one of these for a long time, and I got it at a really good price. The Shatton Morgan, well, it was a good price, but not nearly as inexpensive as the Wada knife. But in any case, I will be talking more about both of these knives in the future. But there you have it. My first knife of 2022 and my last knife of 2021. So what was your last knife in 2021 and your first knife for 2022? Really looking forward to seeing what you got. Let me take just a second to thank you once again for dropping by and spending a few minutes here at Knife Chats with the Pious. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments that you leave. So please remember to give me that thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up and running. Thanks again for dropping by. Really do appreciate your time here.